Right. So now I am busy with Ocean Links. Yeah, Ocean Links. Now I've just done that one, which is Nightmare Radar. Okay. Right. So going on. Now it says here Ocean Linked. So that they say that that is another prophecy of the fulfillments in the Quran, right? Okay, man. Okay, cool. Anyway, Ocean Linked. This phenomenal prophet. Okay, cool. Is an excellent proof of the truthfulness of the Quran. It was beyond imagination of anyone living 1400 years ago to even think of linking of oceans, which we see today in Panama and Suez Canal. The Suez Canal is man-made. Oh, that's what they say. That is their prophecy. Okay, cool. What? And the rivers are made to flow into each other. He has made the two bodies of water flow. They will one day meet. Between them is a barrier. They cannot encroach one upon another. And he it is whom shall merge the two seats together. This palatable and sweet, this saltish and bitter, and between them he has presently placed a barrier and a massive partition. Okay, man. Let's just go up in the scriptures, man. Now these are the oceans that the Lord is talking about. Now one is not an ocean, by the way. It is called the waters. Genesis 1 verse 5. And the powers called the day light. And the darkness he called, or they, well, anyway, he called night. The Heavenly Father told them to do it, but yeah, he called it night. Just like how you have the movie Jurassic Park. Everybody in those days knew that it was Steven Spielberg that directed this movie. Yeah. And at the end, all these hundreds of people that worked on the movie, yeah, you don't get no nothing, bruh. Nobody talks about Hathaway. It's like that female Hathaway. Oh, lucky, lucky for this person that I saw this name. Ain't nobody know about. Hey, this movie is from 1993. This is the first time I saw Hathaway, like Natalie Hathaway or something like that. It wasn't her. No, it wasn't her. Like this actress Hathaway, actress. Anne. Okay, this female. Anne Hathaway. Right. Right. Anna. Actually, Anna. Yeah, I didn't even see you, man. Anyway, art department. This Beth Hathaway, she's probably not even related to that Anne Hathaway, but yeah, your face is never gonna be shown because you're not important. That's the point. Just like how you have the Heavenly Father, the angels created stuff. He gets the credit because he created all things. You know, an engineer, or not, that's not what I'm looking for. A person that has a blueprint of the house, how you should build the house and stuff like that. He actually doesn't build the house himself. But once the house is done, he will get the name, the credit. After that, after you did the work, I worked on that house. Well, yeah, where's your name on the dotted line? It's not there. Well, then it's not your house. To a certain degree, he helped doing it, you know, because I'm just playing around. But the thing is that your name is not going to be on that house, my man. Maybe the company that built it, but they're not going to get the credit neither. The credit goes to the person that designed the house. He drew this, he drew all this, and then you make it for him. And he gets the credit. Your name is not going to be on the the end of the movie. Right. So going on now, it says here, called darkness, and the evening and the morning were the first day. The heavenly, the power said, "Let the firmament, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters." So there was a firmament in the midst of the waters, right? And let it divide the waters from the waters. Okay. And the powers made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. And it was so. So, right. So it says here, and the power said, let the firmament, that's the firmament, this is the ozone layer, by the way, if you didn't know, in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. So the ozone layer is actually, when you look up, it's actually something there that divides space with the heaven that we can see, right? Well, that you can fly in right now, right? Like where birds fly, they actually swim. If you actually check it out, they're swimming actually, which is flying, but still, if you want to get technical, they're swimming. That's why they call it the space ship, right? And not a spacecraft. Well, later on they started to do, but anyway, it's both things actually. Spacecraft, spaceship. The waters is there. That's that's what I mean. They give you little hints with their snake tongue. So and the powers made the well, the heavenly Father told them, but the powers made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament, and it was so. And it looks something like this. Where did I put it here? I think I put it here. This layer, this thing is the firmament, and it separates this water, which is space, from the waters that are here. So you have three waters. The waters is the air that we breathe. Above the firmament is the waters that you cannot breathe, along with the other waters under the firmament, which is the one that you can touch, which is the solid waters, which is the one that you can drink, which you can't breathe there neither. you're gonna drown if you breathe that one into your lungs. So we can only breathe the one here where the white line is, right? And not this one. You can't do there, and you can't do this waters. And if you don't believe that there's waters in the air, yeah, well, what was this contraption again? Atmosphere, yeah, this one. Okay. Atmosphere water generator. How does it work? Here. An atmospheric water generator is a device that extracts water from humid ambient air, producing portable water. So what does that mean? What does that say? It says that there's water in the air. That we breathe. Yeah, this one. Molecules in the air include primal nitrogen and oxygen, as well as water. That's in the air. Let me see. Sorry. There's always water in the atmosphere. Always. Clouds are, of course, the most visible manifestation of atmospheric water. Wait. Let me say that one. Atmospheric water. But even clear air contains water. Water in particles that are too small to be seen. So what are you breathing in? Water. Whether you believe it or not, you're actually breathing in water. So where are we? We are under the firmament, in the waters under the firmament. Not in the wet one. The one that, well, this one is wet too, but you can't see it. You can't feel it. But it's that's why it's humid in the air. That's why sometimes people say dry air, because it has less water in the air, and something like that. So when it's humid, it has more water in air. And if you want to get a lot of water from the air, then you would have to go to warmer climates because there is more water in the air there. This is weird because, you know, you would think like in the colder places there would be more water, and in the warmer places, because it's warm, you would think like, isn't that going to evaporate? No, it's actually more water there in the air than there is in the colder climates like Europe and all that type of stuff. That's why your skin get all ashy. Shit, I've been suffering from some ashy on the fingers, like in the middle of my fingers. You know, I was like, hey, what the hell? I never had this before. But anyway, I was suffering from that for a while, maybe a few weeks, a month, or something like that. 2 months. I had to put on some extra outside my own body's natural oils. I had to put on other oils, you know, olive or something like that. And yeah, so yeah, there's water in there. So and Genesis 1 and 8, and the powers called the firmament heaven, and the evening and the morning were the second day. I hope you're not thinking I'm talking stupid to you, because I have known that a lot. Look, I'm not breaking it down for the people that already know what I'm talking about. I'm breaking it down for the people that don't know what I'm talking about. You might think that he think I'm stupid. Hey, don't try and talk to me. Can you understand the word coming out of my mouth? I'm not talking like that to you, because you know, people that don't know, I'm talking to them. Yeah. I hope you're listening too, but yeah. Anyway, I think it's fundamental. Yeah. I think it's dope. I love, yeah. Lord willing, I love the scriptures, so I'm having fun. What do you want me to do? Be mad all the time? Yeah. I did that before. Look at what they did to my channel. Yeah, I'm laughing right now, just like how you call that thing. So we have a saying in Suriname, like, so when you see a teeth of baboon, don't think he's laughing with you. I won't say more. When you see the teeth of a lion, don't think that he's laughing at you, or a wolf. He's not laughing at you. He's not laughing with you neither. Anyway, it's a facade. And it says here, which I'm actually enjoying myself, but once I get that power, we will see if I'm still laughing and showing my teeth. I'll growl. I'll show my teeth. I'll make another sound coming out of my mouth. You aren't going to understand the word coming out of my mouth, and that time it's going to be different. Genesis 1 and 9. And the power said that the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear. And it was so. And the powers called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters called he sea. And the powers saw that it was good. This is the gathering of the waters. What are you talking about over here with your Suez Canal and all that type of stuff? That's just one individual thing. There's actually there's a few other multiple things actually where they actually made canals. The biggest, what's his name again? Damn. I love this documentary. It's really small. It's like 20 minutes. I always forget this name. I have no idea what. This one. Please watch this. This is beautiful. This is great. This is so much information packed in one. Hey man, you can learn a lot from this, man. I'll put the link in the description box so you can check it out for yourself if you have the time. Yeah, I wrote this out, of course. And go on. Now, the waters were gathered together by the Heavenly Father. So, what prophecy was there? How can that even be a prophecy? I don't get that. Anyway, 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 5. For this they willingly are ignorant of, that by the word of the Heavenly Father the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water. So where is the earth actually standing? Here. The earth is standing in the waters. Space is the water. It's in the water, but it's out of the water, because there's a firmament, which I made a video about. This is my avatar for that video. Anyway, this one too. Let me see here. Right. So space is water, and then the earth is inside of the water but outside of the water at the same time. That's why you're not wet right now. Right. 2 Corinthians 12:2. I know a man in Yahushua above 13 years ago, whether in the body I cannot tell, it was him, or whether out of the body I cannot tell, Yahweh knoweth. Such an one caught up in the third heaven. So the Bible speaks about three heavens. So what is that? Well, this is the first heaven, which is water under the firmament, which we can breathe, right? And then you have the second waters, which is above the firmament, which is above the ozone layer, which you cannot breathe. And by the way, the third water is there, which is the one that you drink. That's what, well, I shouldn't call it. Let me go on. The first heaven is here, which is where the waters are that you can breathe, and also where the waters are that you cannot breathe, which you can drink. And then above the firmament, above the ozone layer, is the second waters, which is the second heaven, which is space, because that water you can't drink. You can also not propel in that here in the space. You can't propel. And then the third heaven is where you go when you die. That's where he was, Paul, because he died. 2 Corinthians 12:2. I know a man in Yahushua above 14 years ago. It was him. That man believed in Yahushua. He died in Yahushua. Whether in the body, I cannot tell, or whether out of the body, I cannot tell. We know that he was gone, passed away, because, yeah, it says it. If you read the chapter, Yahweh knoweth, and we know too, and you know too. To a certain degree, he knows, because, he's talking about it. Such an one caught up in the third heaven. That's space. So you have three heavens. The first heaven is the one that we look up to, where it's the waters under the firmament. Then you have the second heaven, which is the one that's space. Only when it's nighttime then you can see it. Because daytime you see blue, you'd be like, huh? Yeah, that one. And then the third heaven you can only see when you're not here on earth anymore. You're gone. Right. So let me see something here. I'm almost done. Right, so going to over here. Modern communication systems. And when various people are brought together, that's basically what they say that is a prophecy. It doesn't mean. Anyway, fast transportation, transport system, telephone, satellite system, and internet have brought so close to each other. Have brought so close to each other, providing the truthfulness of the Quran. Okay, so I'm gonna break this down in the scriptures, because it's in the scriptures. The internet is in the scriptures. Right, so it says here, Psalms 19:1. Now this is double fold. It's actually multiple fold, this chapter, but I'm gonna read it until here. Psalms 19:1. The heavens declare the glory of Yahweh, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Well, if you look up into the heaven, if you read it just how it says, right, how it is written, the stars and the sun, the moon, and the other planets and stuff like that, especially at nighttime, they declare the work of the Lord, because only he made those things, and therefore it is his works, and it declares his work. It's like a picture speaks 1,000 words. The picture is not talking to you, but it talks to you. Just like how when you look up in the air, you see the sun is telling you, like, listen, the Most High made me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here just for fun's sake. I'm here because I was created. That's how the sun talks to you about the Most High. So does the moon. And the firmament showeth his handiwork, right? So that's the handiwork of the Lord. Day unto day uttereth speech, because it can talk to you. How? Every day the sun comes up, every day the sun is showing you, talking to you, like, the Most High made me, right? Yeah? The fact that I'm here, right? And in the wintertime, then you will also see, like, man, the Most High made it cold, man. Don't make no sense. It's like a freezer. Where did the sun go? Where did the cold come from? This talking to you like, yeah, I made it, right? And night unto night showeth knowledge. That's the knowledge that it shows. It shows that the Heavenly Father created it just by looking at it. Like, wow, I don't even know. I don't even understand how that was made, right? There is no speech, no language where their voice is not heard. Anyone in existence knows that what I just said. All languages say the same thing. When they look up, they be like, well, you have atheists in the midst. I'm not talking about those doofuses. What I'm talking about is people will know that the Heavenly Father created that. Real people that believe. All the other people are fake. A bunch of fakers. Their line is gone throughout all the earth. The line of the things of the Heavenly Father, the constellations and stuff like that. The host. You have two hosts of heaven. You have the host of heaven that are the stars, planets, and all that type of stuff, which is this host. Genesis 2, if I'm correct. Then you have the host of heaven. Yeah, here. Genesis 2 and 1. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. Well, what is that host? This is not talking about the host of angels. This is talking the armies of the Lord, the host. This is talking about this. Here, it's not talking about this one. It's talking about the planets and their constellation. Everything that comes along with it. Here. Here. This. These are the hosts of heaven. You don't even know. I don't even know what it is. Esau don't know. He just calls it nebula. He don't know shit. You know, you have all these things that he didn't take pictures. He just made this. He didn't take pictures because they was talking about the black hole, right? Check how they're lying to you. They say that this is a black hole. Check this out. The first ever photo unveiled. Now, how the fuck? I have to say that. How the fuck you gonna make movies talking all this black hole shit, right? In cartoons, let me see, Marvel cartoons and just movies and all. I've always traveling to the black on a black hole. Dr. Doom from Marvel creates a black hole on the moon. All that type of bullshit. So if that was the first time, and that was in 2022, sorry. Here, astronomers reveal first image of black hole at what? At what? At what? At the heart of our. Shut up. The Earth is the heart of our. Shut up. The Earth is the heart of our galaxy. What are you talking about, Willis? Anyway, they're lying to you once more. Just like how this one. They're lying to you. The Kola, it's in Russia. The Kola super deep borehole located in Russia. Okay, it was like 12 meters deep. And how high can they go? About 12, like 12 meters, something like that. Something with 12 miles, something like that. Yeah, they can't go higher with the plane. You know that is something stops. I forgot what it was. I need to look it up again. But something with 12. So they can't bore deeper than 12, and they can't go higher than 12. Yeah. But about the higher, I need to wait. Let me see what is it. Miles. Okay, I forgot what it was, but I'm not gonna look for it right now. I'm gonna focus on this one. They can't go deeper than 12 meters. That's what they themselves admit to. So then how can you then therefore have wait. Okay, got it. I had to stop the video because one time I typed in Earth circumcision. You should know what popped up. But anyway, so I need to remember this name diagram. Right. They say this, that here's the crust and here is the mantle, the outer core, inner core. What are you talking about, man? You never went that deep. You don't know what's there. They're lying to you openly. They admit something here and then they tell you this in schools. I remember this thing in school. You know, they're trying to teach you that in the earth, in the earth, you have some kind of this is this is madness. You see, this is what happens when you two. What did they say? Now, the intelligent people upon the planet Earth, that they're not intelligent. They just went to school and they remember everything that they have been taught, put for them, before them, in order for them to regurgitate what they have been taught to learn. Right. If the people that score high in school, right, and they think they're prestigious and all, they speak to you like this, and well, I went to school and I am doing better than you in school, and those type of people, right? Those type of people are the dumbest people up on the planet. And most of the time, they don't believe in the Heavenly Father because they too educated. You know what education means, man? Education means child rearing or monkey training. You're a monkey. You do roll over. Okay, boss. Okay, boss. That's what you are. They're training you like an animal, which is what you are, a dummy, or child rearing. You know, no disrespect to this one, but that's how you educate someone. You teach them, and if you're a grown ass man and you go into school or a teenager, you've been taught like a mammal, like a chimp, in heat. You don't know what the hell's going on. You've been driven by stupidity. You have no idea what's going on. You're being taught by a fool that's trying to teach you something that he never seen himself. No one has. None of these Edomites. They can't go deeper. Now, there's a story about this thing that once they got down there, you know, they had some trolls. And I believe it was, you know, how about Shemir Shai, man? Let's just say it at that. Because they was talking about, we heard screams of hell. And I was, you're lying, man. Why are you a devil? Why? Why are you a liar? You are a liar, man. They're lying to you, you know? But anyway, they're lying to you about this too. Yeah, when you go to school, you're a fool. You know, they teach you foolish things and all that type of stuff. So, yeah, it was the smart people that went and took that vaccine without a shadow of a doubt. You know, because they believed in the government, and it was the people that did low in schools that didn't trust the government. They didn't want the vaccine. They did studies. That's why they want to so-called shame you that, you know, you're a dummy, you didn't go to school, and you're not. They said of low education or something. They said they want to make you feel bad, but they say, yeah, people of low education, you know, they don't really want to get vaccinated, and people of high intelligence, and they just take the vaccination because they care about themselves. They have more thought for the other people around them, and yeah. Keep on putting it in the smart people of the planet Earth. You have intelligence and you have smart. Smart people are book smart. You know, they can read things and remember it and regurgitate it when the person asks, for example, so who discovered America? Oh, I know that one. Ooh. It was Christopher Columbus. Yay! And get a fucking give this little seal like a seal. Give this seal a fish. Give him a fish, right? But the dummies on the planet Earth, they're gonna be like, wait a minute, you mean to tell me that I can just go to your house and discover it and then take it over and call it my discovery, even though you live there? Is that what you're telling me? Hey, you're too stupid to understand. You see, I didn't talk about houses. I talk about America. You gotta look at these people sometimes and just make jokes in your own head. I make jokes in my own head sometimes, sometimes actually. When I look at them, I just laugh and just know that, man, I sure hope the Lord don't don't mess me up like that, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. But they're lying to you. Just like how they're lying to you with this, they're lying to you with this too. They never seen it. How come y'all make cartoons? And Doctor Doom is from the old school, like 70s and stuff like that, 80s, 90s, and all that type of stuff. But Superman versus the Black Hole, this was way before 2022, right? And you had so many movies, man, so many cartoons always talking about the black hole this, the black hole that, but they never seen it. And that picture, what they showed, I don't even believe that. Who the fuck? Easy. That's why they have pictures like this. Pictures of Mars. That's why they always have 3D pictures of Mars. They don't have real, because it's not real. It's not real. They're playing with you. They're playing with you, man. And the majority of the people on the earth, they believe this because they're smart. You know, that's why you should stay away from smart people. Smart people are not smart, boy. You can teach them something, especially if you are of a high caliber, and then this is what they will do. The book of Sirach 13:23. When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look what he saith. They exalt it to the clouds. But if the poor man speak, they say, who is this fellow? What fellow is this? Right? Who's this guy? And if he stumble, they help to overthrow him. They're not going to listen to you, man. Which is good, because many are called, few are chosen. It's good. The Lord has taken the the foolishness of this earth, and to confound the wise of this earth. They're wise in these lies, you know. All that there. Liquid water detected on Mars. You can't even detect water upon the planet Earth to give to these countries that are in drought. Shut up. They're trying to sound smart to you, but yeah, to a dummy, you're not that smart, bro. I'm telling you, you're not smart to me. I'll tell you that. I'm definitely not smart in your eyes. Oh, these are low income neighborhoods. They're all low IQ and stupid. Cool cat. Anyway, modern day communications. Let me go back further here. Revelation 19:4. Their line is gone throughout. What? It's gone out through all the world, and their words to the end of the world. In them had he set the tabernacle for the sun. Right. So the line of it, basically the knowledge of Yahweh Bashem Yahshua, is gone out through all the world. Everybody knows that this is created. Every normal person, I should say. Not the elite idiots that push this word. And then through their media, you would think the world thinks like that. That is not the truth, right? Which is the sun, right, comma, which is as a bridegroom coming out of his chamber, and rejoiceth as a strong man to run a race. So the son comes out of his bridegroom, as a bridegroom, sorry. Here comes the bridegroom. So they come forward out of the chamber, you know, where he comes from, symbolically, because he's not in a room, even though the universe is his room, but anyway. And rejoiceth as a strong man to run a race. That's why the sun is up every day, on time. His going forth is from the end of the heaven, and his circuit unto the end of it. What is a circuit? A circuit is form. Definition, man. Come on, man. Yeah, playing around. A roughly circular line. So it's not circular. It's roughly circular. So how does that look like? Like this. This one. This is how the sun goes around the earth. Let me read it again. It says, you should look, a roughly circular line, route, or movement that starts and finishes at the same place, but is roughly circle. It's not full 100% circle, like real 100%. It's A little bit like this, maybe. I don't know. I don't know exactly, you know, but it's like this, you know, you know. Therefore, you have the seasons. So the further it gets, I think the colder it gets, or something like that. And the closer it gets, I think the warmer it gets, if I'm correct. If the sun is close, it's going to be warm. If it's far off, it's going to be cold, if I'm correct, right? So, or did they do it the other way around? I'm not sure about that. But anyway, if you go to South America, you will see the sun very close, and it's hot. It hurts. It doesn't hurt, but yeah. Sometimes you get tired from the sun. Yeah, it makes you tired. But I think, I don't know. Let me leave that. I think it's the food too. But anyway, so let me go back over here. His going forth, the son who's running a race like a man. His going forth is from the end of the heaven, and his circuit unto the ends of it. And there is nothing hid from the heat thereof. Okay. So this is obviously talking about the sun and the constellations and stuff like that. But now if you read it again, it's gonna you can break it down like this. So you cannot hide from the heat of the sun. You might say like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go in a cave where it's dark and cool so I don't feel the sun over there. You could say that, but then again here, Wisdom of Psalms chapter 19 verse 1, the heavens declare the glory of the Lord, the power, Yahweh, and the firmament show his handiwork, his wisdom and knowledge and understanding. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. Where can you do that? The internet. Because you can have the knowledge of the Heavenly Father on the internet perpetually, because it's his knowledge. It declares the work of the Lord, which is, for example, what we're doing with this word. We're putting it online, and then therefore, with all the satellites in the air and all that type of stuff, we can actually still talk to you in another planet, in another country, and you can watch it instantaneously without delay. You can talk to a person like that. There is no speech, no language where their voice is not heard. When we speak this truth, starting with the elder apostles on down, every country upon the planet Earth can hear this. And also you have people in those other countries that speak those type of languages. Germany, certain places in South America where they speak those type of languages. You have, where is it again? Yeah, West Africa. You have Thailand, have them too. I have met a guy from, that region of Mesopotamia, the Assyria and all that there, and Syria. I have met a person from there that knows about this truth. I've met them from there, and they still know. So there's not a speech, no language where the voice of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is not heard. That's when you break it down spiritually. Daniel chapter 9 verse 10. Neither have we obeyed the voice of the Lord our power. We didn't do that, but now we're doing it. To walk in his laws, which he set before us by his servants, the prophets. So this is how the wisdom of the Lord talks. Their line has gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. Because even though the constellations can talk without talking, the word of the Lord can talk by talking, by reading actually. And their words to the end of the earth world. In them had he set a tabernacle for the sun. Now the sun is representative of what? Wisdom, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. The Most High said, Isaiah chapter 60 verse 20, thy sun shall no more go down, neither shall thy moon withdraw itself, for Yahweh shall be thine everlasting light, and the days of thy mourning shall be at end. So, who's going to be our sun and our moon? The Most High. There's another scripture that I'm actually looking for, right? Where's that again? Psalms 84 and 11. For Yahweh the power is a sun and shield. He is the light. Yahweh will give grace and glory. No good thing will he withhold from them that walk uprightly. So you're always going to have good things, even though you are in a position of slavery. You're still going to have good things because the Lord's going to take care of you, no matter which way. It could be worse. Just say that. Just know that. He could be castrated and have no penis upon the planet, or walking around with all these beautiful women. But you can't touch it. Can't touch this. Now, going on, it says here, Psalms 19 and 5, which is as the bridegroom coming out of his chamber, aren't we the ones that are, well, Lord willing, going out about? Matthew 22 and 1. And Yahushua answered and spake unto them again by parables and said, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king which made a marriage for his son, and sent forth his servants to call them that were bidden to the wedding, and they would not come. Proverbs chapter 9 shows you this. Those maidens are the servants of the Lord that asked people come to the supper of the Lord, but they don't want to. Deck the table with all beautiful things, they don't want to. Again, he sent forth other servants. By the way, these servants, they murdered. They always murder the prophets. These bitch ass niggas. He sent forth other servants, saying, tell them that are bidden, behold, I have prepared my dinner. My oxen and my fatlings are killed, and all things are ready. Come unto the marriage. But they made light of it and went their ways. That's why they walk past us when we on the street, and they be like, oh, y'all got dresses on, or this or that, or y'all false prophets. But they don't call the people that teach flying reindeers and bunnies that lay eggs false prophets, because they love the world. So the world loveth them back. One to his farm. By the way, farmers are very rich, so that's why he want that money. Farmers are very rich, if you didn't know. If you have a land, right? Let me see here. If you have this patch of land, let me see. Here. If you have this patch of land, like this so-called triangle over here, that thing here, right? And you plant, I don't know, corn here, you plant, whatever, vegetable here, you plant fruit here, whatever. You plant all these things, right? Yeah. You're not going to be able to eat all that. So what are you going to do? You're going to sell it. And people need food. Whether you believe it or not, they need it, or else they're going to die. So you're going to be rich, because you're going to sell all that food that you ain't eating yourself. You can't. It's physically impossible for you to eat this whole field full of anything you plant. It don't matter what you plant. If it's edible, you're not going to be able to eat it. So you're going to sell it off. And then therefore, you're going to make money. And then therefore, you're going to be able to buy more land and plant more stuff, and gather in more stuff and sell more stuff. It's very lucrative to be a farmer, right? Not just in flesh. Some farmers, they have pigs and all. Nowadays farmers, that they sell, and cows and chickens and all that there. But you have other literally farmers is actually planting, farm. Because now when you hear farmer, you think of this. Boeren. I bother myself with farmers. Okay, cool. You think of this. This is what you think of when you see boeren, when you see farmers. You think of meat. You think of cows. You think of these protesters that are protesting because Esau is trying to take away their capability to feed the people, which they most likely love. But Esau, the elites of Esau don't. They want you to starve to death. But they don't want that. But they have to put things in these pharaohs, and which are these things, and then they have to put chemicals in the pharaohs. It's a whole process going on, and those chemicals are killing the land. They're killing the dirt. But Esau's doing it. It's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. It's just crazy what these devils are allowed to do. That's one of the reasons why they're going to get exterminated, because they want to exterminate the earth. They're going to be exterminated. Right? And okay, going on to over here again. Wait, where was I? Yeah, they're very lucrative. That's the point. Very lucrative. So what did these Israelites want to do? They didn't want to listen. They went their ways, one to his farm, another to his merchandise. Again, money. It's all about the money. They want the money. They don't want the truth, man. Give not thy pearls unto swine and dogs. This is a swine ass nigga. There's some dog ass niggas over here because they love money. You shouldn't give the pearls are more precious than all the money that he can make from the farming and all the money that he can make from the merchandise that he has. Whatever type of merchandise. But they see that as the real riches, which is just delirious, delusional. And the remnant of it took his servants and entreated them spitefully and slew them. Yeah, these are the servants, these are the prophets that come to talk to you and bid you to the marriage of the Lord. They don't want to hear, they murder them. Proverbs chapter 9 goes into this also symbolically calls the servants of the Lord maidens. But when the king heard thereof, he was wroth and sent forth his armies, which were the heathen nations, to come and kill them. In this day and age is going to be the elect with the spiritual power, and they're going to show you what you did wrong. And destroy those murderers and burned up their cities. Now this happened throughout the scriptures. You can read the book of Isaiah chapter 10 verse 5. Then you will see that the Lord sent the king of Assyria to come and butcher the Israelites to death for their murderous ways and satanic ways, because they followed the heathen nations, their devils. The Israelites started to worship the devils of the heathen nations, so they got destroyed. We got destroyed. Isaiah chapter 10 verse 5. O Assyrian, the rod of mine anger, and the staff in their hand is mine indignation. I, Yahweh, will send him, the Assyrians, the whole army, against an hypocritical nation, and against the people of my wrath. At that time we were the focus of the Lord's wrath. Will I give him a charge to take the spoil. Zechariah chapter 14 verse 1. We got robbed. Verse 2. And to take the prey. Our women became prey. Lamentation chapter 5 also says that. And Lamentation chapter 2. And to tread them down like the mire of the streets. Howbeit he meaneth not so, neither doth his heart think so. But it is in his heart to destroy and cut off nations, not a few. So the Most High didn't want to, but hey, be fucked up. You know you done fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up, right? But anyway, verse 12. Wherefore it shall come to pass with that when Yahweh had performed all his whole work upon Mount Zion and on Jerusalem, I will punish the fruit of the stout heart of the king of Assyria and the glory of his high looks. For he saith, by the strength of my hand have I done it. No, the Lord told you to go do it, but you think you're the tough guy. And by my wisdom, for I am prudent. He think he's prudent. And I have removed the bounds of the people and have robbed their treasures. That's what they think that they did with us. They think that they did everything about their glorious, because of their glorious selves. And I have put down the inhabitants like a valiant man. Esau is the modern day Assyrians, and he thinks the same way, but he's worse than the ancient Assyrians. That's why the Assyrians are not going to get exterminated. They're going to get their ass whooped, but they're not going to get exterminated. You know, let me see. Right. So the Most High is going to destroy them. But the point is that they are just like the bridegroom, because here it's going to speak that we are going to the marriage. And yeah, the bridegroom is what? Yeah. Bridegroom. Often the groom is a man who is about to be married or newlywed. That's the sorry, bridegroom, right? But he goes forth. Yeah, it's a strong man to run the race. Okay, cool guy. And then right. So, which is as a bridegroom coming out of his chamber, and we are basically then therefore like men that bring you as a chaste virgin unto Yahushai. I present you. 2 Corinthians 11:2. For I am jealous over you with godly jealousy, for I have espoused you to one husband, that I may present you as a chaste virgin unto Yahushai, as a chaste virgin to Yahushai. A chaste virgin is actually a person that is not having sex. And in this case, not having other gods. Because when you have an other god, then you commit adultery. Jeremiah chapter 3 verse 1. They say, if a man put away his wife, if she and she go from him and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? Your wife is your land. You are a seed, and you put your seed into your wife. That's your ground. Nobody else should do that. But thou hast played a harlot, you Israelite, we, with many lovers, with many other gods. Yet return again to me, saith the Lord. Yeah, basically you smelling like fucking Allah. You smelling like fucking everything upon the planet Earth. You smelling like that. You come back to me, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, I'm gonna knock the tooth out your face. Smelling like the Arabian. No, they didn't have only Allah. They had like 3,000 gods or something like that, man. These Arabs, they had over like 3,000 gods before they chose one god, Hubble. The crescent moon. Right. Before they had that. Right? They had over 3,000 gods, and that's what the Israelites was following after, along with the people of Mesopotamia who had also some 3,000 gods. It was all the same. They was all the same worshiping. It's all the same worship. Some nations had other names for their gods and stuff like that, you know. But basically, you're committing adultery when you do that. And yeah, you're an adulterous beast if you do that. So we present you as a chaste virgin unto Yahushua, meaning you have no other gods. You're a virgin. Yeah, just like here, the book of Revelation. Revelation chapter 14 verse Revelation chapter 14 verse 3. And they sung as it were a new song before the Lord, before the throne, and before the four beasts and the elders. And no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. So only the 144,000 will be able to actually sing this beautiful song unto you, which is the word. If you love it, you love it. Then it's a song unto you. If you don't, then this will sound like a bunch of and then you're going to click this shiny X and click my video away, starting with the elder apostles on down. Their videos you're going to click away. Or it might be my frequency, and then, you know, certain people have, they listen to a frequency of another person. Yeah, but it's all the same spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, just different frequencies. You know, you have one television, but different channels, right? Well, you have one Yahushai, but you have different tastes. One likes blue, another likes yellow, another likes green, orange, brown, purple. You know what I'm saying? Some people might like pink. You know, that's maybe for the girls and stuff, the women. Then they listen to a person that caters more unto them. But as long as it is in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, which is that one TV, right? That tube. Now, verse 4. Revelation 14 and 4. These are they which were not defiled with women, the 144,000. It doesn't mean that they never had sex, like physical form sex. It means that they never followed another religion, for they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto Yahweh and to the Lamb. And Yahushua is the first fruits. And therefore, all they that are of his are first fruits. It says it right here. I think it was Romans. No. 1 Corinthians. Yeah. 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 20. But now is Yahushua, Mashiach, risen from the dead, and become the first fruits of them that slept. For since by man came death, by man came also the resurrection of the dead. For as in Adam all die through the woman, even so in Yahushua shall all be made alive through him. But every man in his own order. Yahushua the first fruits, just like the first fruits festival that we have. Afterwards, they that are Yahushua's at his comings. So Yahushua is the first fruits, and after him shall the other ones come that are his first fruits, right? After they that are Yahushua's, when he comes back. When he comes back, then those. Huh? Then these will be the first fruits of Yahushua. Oh, sorry, these. Sorry. The 144,000, they will be the first fruits of Yahushua when he comes back. Those are the ones that will be the first fruits of Yahushua. The top ones. The top, well, not the top, because the 12 are going to be higher than them. And above the 12, you're going to have the Prince of Kings, which is King David. Here. And my servant David, the prince among them, and I, Yahweh, have spoken it. So you have King David will be a prince among them, and Yahushua will be King of Kings, which is above David, King David. Right. Okay. So his going forth is from the end, Psalms 19 and 6. His going forth is from the end of the heaven, and his circuit unto the ends of it. And there is nothing hid from the heat thereof. You can't hide from the wisdom of the Lord. You can't. It's all over the place. The fact that you're breathing is the wisdom of the Lord. But the Most High said that I have it somewhere here. I know I do. Here. Matthew 24:14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. That's it. So you're not going to escape from this truth. Because it's like the heat of the sun. You can't get away from it. And then also, that's the internet scripture, by the way, because the word of the Lord is all over the place, just like how the sun covered all the earth, and you can't get away from it. The knowledge of the Most High, like a picture is 1,000 words. So when you look up in the sky, you see the stars, constellations, you see the clouds. The Heavenly Father made that. Well, that's the same way that the internet is basically going to do. Look, here is another link to Psalms 19 here. Psalms 19. What did I need that for? No, I didn't. This is a link to Psalms 19, right, that I'm going to pull now, which is Job chapter 39, verse 9. Will the unicorn be... So this is basically representative of the power of the Most High. Job was talking about it. Can you do this? Knowest thou this? Can you do that? Can they bow to themselves? And all that. Job is Most High is giving examples to Job. He's asking Job questions, by the way. Will the unicorn be willing to serve thee, or abide by thy crib? And what's the unicorn? If you type in Indian rhino, Latin name, you will get Rhinoceros unicornus. This is a unicorn. Can you take him? Right? That's what the Lord is asking through Job here. Will the unicorn be willing to serve thee, or abide by thy crib? Are you going to let him chill outside of your house like on here? You had these horses on the outside of the bar. You know, there's the saloon. Oh, yeah, let me type in saloon, then type bar. Maybe you'll see it better. Yeah, that's a little bit better what I want. Yeah, this one. So let's say the saloon is in here, and then you have here, you know, how you put your Harley. Back in the days, they had horses. They didn't have Harley Davidsons and stuff like that. Sorry. Then they would put their, here. Then they would put their horses here, you know, and then go in the barn. That's why you had these things here, these wooden things. And you had it here too somewhere. Yeah. To tie your horse. Yeah. Are you gonna do that and then you're gonna go inside and then let the unicorn do the work for you? Canst thou bind the unicorn with his band in the pharaoh? So what is a pharaoh? This is a pharaoh. The pharaoh is this. Can you bind him to do work like Can you do this to a unicorn? You can try. You see what happens to you. You can try. Go ahead. Goat ahead. Don't do it. You gonna die, boy. You gonna whip him with a goat ox? Actually, it's this. Actually, goat. Are you gonna whip him? You gonna stick him? You gonna stick him like them? You gonna die, boy. I'm telling you, in no way, ain't no way. This rhino is not gonna kill you, yo. Yeah, you can try that, man. Think you're tough. Yeah, even Mike Tyson can. I don't even want to say it. It don't make no sense. It's just useless for me to actually say that sentence that I just wanted to say. Canst thou bind the unicorn with his band in the furrow? Yeah, are you gonna do that with him? Or will he harrow the valleys after thee? Which is this one. Harrow. Oh, yeah, put it here then. Yeah, here. Here. Oh shit, sorry. Well, draw a harrow over land. And draw a harrow over land. And that's here then. This is a harrow. Well, back in the days, you had this, for example. You know, you had something like this and stuff like that. And then they would drag it. Wait, let me see. Cow. Just like this. Yeah, like this. They would have a contraption like something like this or something like that. Or this. And then they would break up the earth, you know, because walked on path. Walked on path in forest. Here. If you have a walked on path in the forest, yeah, nothing is going to grow there. Unless people stop walking there for maybe a year or something. Here. Because I don't want this one. This one is wood. It's chopped up wood. Yeah, they did that. But this one is pure dirt. Pure dirt. This one is what I want. But then you have the ones that are pure dirt also. This one. Yeah. It's not stone. This is pure dirt that has been flattened because it's been walked upon, driven upon, and often too. As you can see here, you will see most of the time when you have these type of roads, and then you have cars here. That's what I want. Then you have cars that go about here. In the middle, you will have the grass start growing again because no one walks on it. So it's going to get soft again off of the rain, you know, that type of stuff. But here is not going to grow grass because it's being flattened. It's like a bald-headed it's like a bald-headed person. I would say bald-headed Negro. It's like a bald-headed Negro. He can't grow hair there no more because it's bald, it's flat, it's like tight. You know what I'm saying? But if you soften it up, it's going to be able to grow hair again. And that's how you do this thing. And that's what this does. It softens up the land. Right? So that's what a harrow is. Well, are you going to make the unicorn do that for you? Wilt thou trust in him because his strength is great? Or wilt thou leave thy labor to him? Wilt thou believe him that he will bring home thy seed and gather it into thy barn? Obviously, we're just talking about the unicorn in the physical form, but if you read it with the scriptures in mind, this is talking about the internet. Because what we do actually so what are these satellites? These satellites have a horn on it. Where is it? Like a transmitter horn thing. Like you see this thing over here, but then it's a one thing. Of course, they have now others. But at the end of this thing over here, here, this thing. Right, this is a horn. what's it called? It's called a feed horn, but not this one. It's like this one almost. It's like this one almost. It's like this one almost. But then it's like this, tup, tup. And then you have that signal horn here transmitting. Okay, so now spiritually, if you break that down, it's talking about, will you leave the internet to serve thee? Is he going to stay by a crib? Canst thou bind him? Basically, can you make him work for you? That's what it means here. Because it says here that, canst thou bind the unicorn with his band in the furrow, or will he harrow the valleys after thee? Yes, he will. This unicorn, the symbolically one, will. Why? Because the Lord said that, Luke chapter 9 verse 62, and Yahushua said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looketh back into the world is fit for the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. So what is plowing? If you look up plow and you click it in, look. If you click plow, what does it say? It says work in the field. That's exactly what I showed you that cow is doing with all that work, softening up the earth and stuff like that, right? So now, if you go to the book of Luke, chapter 8, verse 11. I'm not going to start here. I need to go, actually. I need to go somewhere. Now, verse 11, Luke chapter 8, verse 11. Now the parable is this. The seed of the word is the Lord. What? The seed of the word? Yeah, the seed of the word is what? The seed. The seed is the word of the Lord, Yahweh. Those by the wayside, actually, I just needed that. The seed is the word of the Lord. And what do? You plant a seed within their minds. Let me see, whatever. Yeah, basically you're planting the seed in their mind. And that's what we do. That's what the sower does. That's what the worker does. That's what the plower does. That's what the person does that breaks open furrows and makes harrows and puts seed in furrows because you want to plant. And what do you plant? You plant the word of the Lord, but you need to make the furrow first. And no, sorry. Let me say it again. You need to harrow the land first to make it soft. That's how you hit a knucklehead Negro on the head, and then you Negros, Latinos, and Indianos, because they're fucking stubborn. And then you knock them on the head, not physically, of course, spiritually, with this word. You keep on hammering them until it breaks down their stupid barrier of Esau with that Christianity and Christmas and all that type of nonsense. And then you lay down the true blueprint of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua with the ribbon of blue, of course. And then you put it in their mind, and then therefore you plow, you work, you do the work, you put it in their head, right? So, and who does that for you? The internet. Because I'm gonna leave this video up on the internet, and he will do the work for me because he's stronger than me. I cannot go to all these places all over the world. I ain't got the money. I ain't got the time. And I don't want to. I don't even want to. Plus the Lord said don't do it. Because it says right here, in Matthew 10:23, but when they persecute you in this city, flee ye into another. For verily I say unto you, ye shall not have gone over all the cities of Israel till the Son of Man be come. So we don't need to go all over the place. We need the unicorn to do the work for us, because the Lord made sure that his heat and the light. Oh no, wait a minute. That the heat of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai comes, and it says here, his going forth is from the end of the heaven, and his secret unto the ends of it, and there is nothing hid from the heat thereof. You can't hide from the heat of the sun. So what is the sun? The sun is the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Lord. He is the sun also. Not the sun as in, no. Like that raw word. No. I'm not talking about that. He is the light. Just like that. Well, here. I am the light, said the Lord. His son, Yahushua. John 10. Was it John 10? Oh, sorry. Here. He's the light, and he comes to the darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. We are in darkness. We are the elect is not in darkness, Lord willing, because he says it right here. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, where he says that, verse 5, 1 Thessalonians 5 and 5, you are the children of light and the children of the day. We are not in darkness. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Yeah, but you can read the rest for yourself if you have the time. This whole chapter is actually very good. But the elect is not of the night, and they are belonging to the light, which is Yahushua. He's the light. He's the true light, and therefore he is as the sun rays. What do you think light is? It's the sun. So he's the sun, but not the raw nonsense thing. And we don't worship constellations. This is just words that are explained very carefully. But the heathen nations, they start worshiping the sun because they heard the Most High, the sun. Oh, we're gonna start praying to him. Yeah, idiot, laughing at you too at the same time. It's funny as hell, but going on. Oh man. Okay. So we do leave the internet for us. We do leave the unicorn because they're more powerful than us. I can't go all over the place. I ain't got that type of money. I ain't got the time. And I don't want to. I let the unicorn do the work for me. The Bible is talking about unicorns, man. Will thou trust in him because his strength is great? Yes, because the Heavenly Father created him for us to do this work. Or will thou leave thy labor to him? Yeah, I will. Because after this video, I need to go fix my Bible. My Bible is crumbling. So I need to go there and fix it up. So I need to go to that store because it's going to close 5 o'clock and it's almost 4 o'clock. And I think it's about 45 minutes for me to get there. So Lord willing, I'll make it, but still. So anyway, I'll do that and then I'll upload it and then I'll just, wait for the internet to do my work for me. The bigger part of the work, which is spreading across the globe. I can't do that. That's too much. Will thou trust him because his strength is great? Or will thou leave thy labor to him? Yes, I will. Will thou believe him? I do. That he will bring home thy seed. Well, the seed of the Lord, actually, because it will bring the Lord's seed. 51, no, 53. Here. Isaiah 53 and 10. Yet it pleased Yahweh to bruise him, who Yahushua. He had put him to grief. When thou shalt make his soul an offering for sin, he shall see his seed. The seed of the Lord Yahushua are his people, his elect, the ones that have been given into his hand, and no man can pluck them out. John chapter 10. He shall prolong his days, and the pleasure of the Lord shall prosper in his hand. And what was the seed again? Thy children. Oh shit. I always forget this. I think it was Hebrew 2 and Hebrew 2 and 13 maybe. Yeah, Hebrew 2:13. I was gonna grab a book, but anyway, it says here, and I will put thy trust in him, my trust in him, and behold, and again, behold, I and the children which Yahweh had given me. So that's his seed, that's his children, because it shows you right here that John chapter 10 verse 27. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me, and I give unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish. Neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. My Father, which gave them me, is greater than all, and no man is able to pluck them out of my Father's hand. Right. Okay, so that part. So we are the children of the Lord Yahushua. So he will bring home the seed, yeah, out of the barn, put them in the barn. And gather into thy barn, yeah, because you grab the sheep and then you put the sheep in the barn, and when one of the 100 go away, you will be very worried about them. Like, hey, don't go out there, man. There's a bunch of wolves, man. They're gonna teach you a lot of false doctrines, man. Before you know it, you're gonna sing Christmas carols and stuff like that, man. Don't be following after these devils. They're gonna kill you. It sounds great. It sounds friendly and all that type of family love and all that type of nonsense and stuff like that. That's not good, man. You rather be alone. With Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. I bet you behind you rather be alone with the Lord. You're never truly alone, only in the physical form. you know. And even then, he's going to give you company. Don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We don't chase bitches. We chase Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai. Right. So going on to over here, another prophecy of theirs. Oh, man. I think I need to do another video. Okay, I'm going to hit the women's right thing, and then I'm going to stop the video, and then I'm going to go on to the rest. So the women's rights thing, right? They say that this is a prophecy in their thing. This is crazy, because and when the female infant buried alive is questioned about, for what crime was she killed? Modern day women rights and liberation association may be the brainchild of the freedom loving and egalitarian humanist feminist people, but foretold by the Quran centuries ago. Okay, cool. Okay, now we're gonna see what the Bible says about that. Which the Most High is the Most High is the one that created this feminist movement thing. He did that, and he should get all the glory therefore, right? And I'm gonna read it to you right now, because it says right here, Jeremiah chapter 31 verse 22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord had created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. That's what the Lord created. But don't think this is a good thing. This is actually a punishment. Because you don't put them in leadership, you're going to get destroyed. You're going to get, because the Most High is about the destruction of this planet Earth. And he is going to make Esau put the women above you, above all of us actually. And then we all going to get fucked up. Because of her. Because of her, death comes up in place. Here. Through her we all die. Of the woman became this beginning of sin, and through her we all die. All going to die. All going to die. Oh, go down. Right? If you ain't with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Isaiah chapter 3 verse. Don't think this is a good thing. He did it to punish us. Right? Isaiah chapter 3 verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err. The women are leading you. The Edomites are leading you. So it shows you that this is not a good thing. Yeah? And destroy the way of thy paths by listening to these women. Don't be following after them, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. The only one that was actually supposed to be listened to was, well, not the only one, but you had Sarah. Because Abraham wanted to kick, he didn't want to kick away them, but Sarah said, no, get him away from here. Yeah, then the Most High said, hearken unto thy wife, Sarah. But with Adam, he didn't tell him to listen to your wife, man. He told him, like, because you listen to her. You know, Isaiah 32 verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice. Hear my voice. Hear the voice of the Lord. His prophets, his men. Ye careless daughters. You think you a badass right about now? You think because Esau put you over the men? You gonna see what's gonna happen to you. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall you be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage of veil, no more jobs. The gathering shall not come. No more gathering. No more free online whore money. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and girth sackcloth upon your loins. You're going to be in a state of mourning. That's what the sackcloth represent. No more beautiful clothing. You're going to have clothing like this. You're going to scream. Yeah, you're going to scream, boy. Girl, whatever you want to call yourself nowadays. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful wine, because everything is going to be taken away from you. 1 Timothy 2:11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection, but I suffer not a woman to teach nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. So, just because you have compassed us round about and you rule over us right now, doesn't mean that it should be so. Esau is the one that's going to pay for that. He set it up. Because you ain't strong enough to rule over a man. Esau needs to help you. Why? Because if a man does that, then you can call your real man. Caucus male to beat me up. What you say, female nigger? I'm coming to get you, boy. I'm coming to save you and kill your nigger husband. And then he gonna fuck your ass up. And that's the judgment of the Lord. Because we didn't want to listen to him. Now we gotta listen to them. Oh shit. That's painful. Now it says here, 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 32. And the spirits of the prophets are subject unto the prophets, to the prophets. For Yahweh is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. Let your women keep silence in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience, as also saith the law. So when it says here that the Most High created the new thing in the earth, a woman shall compass a man, it don't mean that it's right. It means that it's actually not right. You know, and also women are rulers over our people. That's why you have all our household. The majority of our household, there are women. They're teaching the kids how to be a little emotional demons for them. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy shit. Anyway, so it says here, verse 34, 1 Corinthians 14, 35. And if they will learn anything, let them ask their husband at home, for it is a shame for a woman to speak in church. Leviticus 19:29. Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore, lest the land fall to whoredom and the land become full of wickedness. That's what's happening right about now. And if you read the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, you will see that once them women start, acting all foolish, and the men too, by the way, but it's the women that be spreading their legs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how the fucking hell break loose. Jealousy, adultery, murder. That's how it pop off. Because the females, even here. Many men are in jail because of women. They're in jail because of the women. Here he said it too. Many men, this is another guy, most men end up in prison over a woman. That is how the shit starts. Murder, killing, fighting, whatever, stealing. You know what I'm saying? You want to impress your girl, so you start stealing money just to impress your girl. Before you know it, you in jail. And here he explains that the women live. You know what? I'm gonna have to stop this. So when I'm gonna do another video. I'm gonna do a video when I come back. Y'all write this out, and then I'm gonna talk about this one over here. But I'm gonna put all these links in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. Anyway, so yeah, I will fix up another part of this one when I get back. So yeah.